What's up, y'all? It's Nate Almighty, and I'm back with another Power Book 2 Ghost video. Let's talk about Tariq's 9 most deadly mistakes ever. Now, believe me, first off, I want to say that we all know Tariq made way more than 9 mistakes in this game. You know, he took a lot of losses in this game. He jumped out the window. You know, he almost got himself killed several times. But what I have here, I've narrowed down his 9 most deadly mistakes ever that cost him the most greatly, or almost got him killed, or got other people killed. So without further ado, let's get to it. Also, if this is your first time in here, go ahead and hit that like, subscribe to the channel so the algorithm gods will not forsake me. But without further ado, let's get to number 1. Number 1, stealing from Uncle Tommy. This was a deadly mistake in the fact that Tommy has killed people for way less. Tommy showed him that I could kill you, but I am a merciful person, and I am not, by hanging him off of a roof and making him think that he could die. But it was very stupid, and the only thing that kept him alive was the fact that Ghost is his brother and Tariq is his nephew. Otherwise, Tariq would be dead. There would be no smashing the cheeks of Lauren, smashing the cheeks of Diana, smashing the cheeks of Effie. You would be splat on the ground like Uncle Lucas. Number 2 of the 9 most deadly Tariq mistakes ever. When Tariq said that guy's name during the robbery that got that poor, innocent, Caucasian, milk of magnesia woman shot and killed. This is when Tariq was very, very green, very, very wet behind the ears, and he already committed a crime. He already was out of line by arranging this robbery. But not only that, he arranged the robbery with someone who is a grapist. Go ahead and take away that G. You know what I'm talking about. So he already would have been responsible for a woman getting raped. But not only that, he seen what was about to happen, and then he said the guy's name, which led to the woman being killed. Now, because the woman got killed, you almost 100% eliminate the possibility of Tariq and those other guys getting caught and getting booked for that. Proof is that they didn't get booked for that, right? Because the lady got killed. But still, you could have just not went in there in the first place. You know, this was the house of someone who you personally know. You know, it was foul. And this is what led to the other deadly mistakes he did. Like number 3, for instance, telling Raina his street business, which led to her death, okay? Raina, someone who was never supposed to know his business. He tells Raina his business. Raina, being stupid, goes ahead and steps to Ray Ray saying, I know who you are and my dad's gonna kill you, and talking all this hot stuff, which forced Ray Ray to pull a bullet through her entire body, okay? Tariq, that was a deadly mistake. You were foolish for this. And then that led to number 4, which was Tariq going to kill Ray Ray himself after Ghost told him, hey, listen, Dad's gonna handle this. Fall back and be a kid. The reason why Raina got killed is because you jumped off the porch trying to be grown, and you are a child. You are the little homie. I am the big homie, Tariq. Of course, Tariq didn't listen. He felt like he had to go handle it himself. And because of that, he hurts himself. He leaves DNA at the scene, which he later expected Ghost to go to jail for instead of him. Even though Ghost gave him his word for it, look, that was a deadly mistake, Tariq. Had he listened, Ray Ray would have ended up disappearing somewhere. No one ever would have found him. There would be no evidence because Ghost was a seasoned killer. Ghost was killing for 2 decades before Tariq was born. And number 5 of Tariq's 9 most deadly mistakes ever. Not telling Brayden enough information to make him fully distrust Kane. Now I get it. He didn't want to tell Kane. He didn't want to tell Brayden about how he killed his dad and none of that other stuff. But there's plenty things he could have said in order to persuade Brayden to seriously distrust Kane. There's more he could have said. There's more he could have done. He was caught up, dealing with a whole bunch of other stuff. He had, he was dealing with Yaz, more importantly. But, I feel like he could have done more. And if he could have done more, if he could have paid closer attention, maybe he could have paid someone to follow Brayden and Kane around. There's just more that he could have done, He done more when it came to these itches, these breezies, Why you couldn't have somebody watch Brayden? Why you couldn't tell Brayden more information that would lead him to distrust Kane, which would have kept Kane from having access to their dorm room in which he framed Tariq for a murder he never committed, right? He could have been smarter. He could have been. But without further ado, let's get to number 6 of Tariq's 9 most deadly mistakes ever, okay? Trusting Diana again after she betrayed him. In real life, no drug dealer is gonna trust anyone, but especially a woman who steals keys of cocaine from him. Keys of cocaine. Tariq being tender, and y'all know the other word that I'm talking about, tender dude, right? Not only does he sleep with Diana again, which that's understandable, Men, we always continue to sleep with women who we have no business sleeping with. But he does business, tries to put her on business, and then falls for the same trick he fell for before. But she turns up the ante on him by blaming him for shooting her mother and tries to have him killed for something he was gonna do, but he didn't even do. Trust her again. Come on now, Tariq. You can't be that foolish. You can't be that foolish, man. And number 7, just like Diana did, he trusted Effie again. I said trusted. He put trust in Effie again after she snitched on him, okay? This is somebody who not only got him kicked out of school, but could have got him put in jail, okay? She snitched on him in the drug business. What Tariq does, become tender again, start sleeping with the chick again, but makes her a key part of his business, to where her livelihood depends on him in the business, to where she had no choice but to screw him over. And not only that, shot at him, actively tried to kill him. Tariq, what is wrong with you? You're letting your peener get you into way more trouble than it's worth, okay? Number 8 are Tariq's 9 most deadly mistakes ever. Not killing Kane for framing him for murder. And now look, now you got Kane busting at you. Kane thinks you killed his mama, but he didn't have to be here in the first place. And if he wasn't here, right, he would have had to deal with Drew head on, and possibly Monet head on, Lorenzo head on, instead of being rocked to sleep, right? He should have killed Kane. Now the reason why he didn't kill Kane is because I believe that later on in the series, there's gonna be a situation where Tariq's gonna need Kane. Reluctantly, he's gonna need Kane, and Kane gonna need him at the same time, and they're gonna help each other, and then they're gonna end up working with each other again. Oh yes, it's gonna happen. Y'all listening to this right now, y'all don't want it to happen, but it's gonna happen. Of course, they're gonna shoot at each other first. They're gonna make it look good. We're gonna earn it, but it's gonna happen. But he should have killed Kane, man. He should have killed Kane. And without further ado, number 9, and this is Tariq's biggest mistake. We had to save the best for last. Tariq's biggest mistake and most deadly mistake that he made was killing or thinking he killed his father, which also means him thinking that he's smarter than Ghost. And what Ghost said, don't ever make that mistake again. And it's very possible we will see Tariq have proof that he made that mistake again. And without further ado, man, those were Tariq's 9 most deadly mistakes he ever made. And if I'm missing any, if you feel like he made more deadly mistakes, go ahead and let me know in the comment section. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Peace.